Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Cardboard Commander. My name is Jerry, and we're going to do version 2 of the unboxing of the Rock of Chickamauga due to some visual issues we had with the previous upload. So some of you commented that you were watching it in the dark. I couldn't understand what you were talking about. I went back and watched it, and something had happened and glitched out. So we are going to redo this. So we're going to go ahead and jump into this right now. I did get this on Kickstarter, so I did get a few of the early things that came as a bonus, and I'll show you those now. So it did come with a bookmark, pretty cool, right? It also came with some border out things to put around the border of the map, so you can use, that way it kind of differentiates from the rest of the map, and you're only using the play area that surrounds this. So I thought those were kind of cool. 3 of those came with the game. It also came with one of the best things I think any company should do, and that's a spiral bound rule book. Look at this, folks. A beautiful rule book, lies flat, nicely colored, just a beautiful a book, and it's going to make it. I really wish more war games would do this. I like the idea, and I know it added a little cost, but I don't know if many people would complain about it. But the rule book nicely laid out in color, as you can see. There's looks like different. I would bet different because of Most Fearful Sacrifice and Pipe Creek. I'm sure these just tell you important things and maybe changes. I don't know. I have never played these. So one of my goals is to get them out on the table. But look at that, folks. A beautiful, beautiful looking rule book. So that's pretty cool. It is a total of, looks like 31 pages. And again, just a very nice looking rule book. But that came with the Kickstarter edition, so that was cool. Here is the regular rule book, and again, it's just as nice. It just doesn't sit as flat and everything, but it's a great rule book. Next up, we've got turn this over, we've got the scenario book. And the scenario book, when you look at the scenarios, it basically tells you which part of the map you're going to be playing with. That's where the borders come in, and then it gives you all the troop situations. So there's a whole bunch of scenarios in here, and they're all laid out about the same. There are 50 pages, and it looks like there is a total of, let's see. Yeah, so there's I can't tell you how many. Oh, it looks like 15 scenarios in here. So that's pretty cool. Looks really nice. I really like the idea that it tells you which part of the board you're using, and then you can use the borders to map that out. So very cool. So that's the scenario book. Then you've got some play aids. So this is the order of battle. And on the back is the scenario setup guide, which is really nicely done as well. And I will say Flying Pig Games does a great job with color and visuals for their games. This is the Confederate command display board, and it's one-sided. Here is another display board and the third display board. So each army corps also has their own board, so as you can see there. Then we got the Union display boards. These things are kicking my butt over here. But we got the Union display boards, just like the other one. So again, not sure what's that all about, but we'll figure that out. We also have a number of play aids that will help us. And so one of the things I heard about was look at this, folks. Just very colorful. There's a combat event table. You're looking at a close fight resolution table. And then on the backhand side is the CRT and a bunch of other charts and things used for the game. So very colorful. Looks like it's going to be very easy to read. There's 2 of those in the game. Then you have probably a terrains chart. Yep. So a sequence of play first. Look at that. I love the fact that it's got a very detailed sequence of play. Everything is laid out very nicely. And then you have the terrain chart here as well. So really nice player aids and very nicely done on cardstock. So those will last a long time. This is a card-driven game. So I did open one of the decks so you could take a look at some of the cards. So we'll open some of these up. I've just randomly picked one up. And again, I have no idea what these cards mean. So I'm just kind of giving you an idea of what they look like and how they impact the game. So I will put those over here as well. There's 2 packs of them. Not sure how many total cards there are, but there's a bunch. So we've got our baggie of dice. And what's also came with the Kickstarter, I forgot to mention, are the specialty die for the game. So if you look at these, they've got, looks like a general on a specific side. So those are kind of cool. And yeah, so we'll be, those came with the game if you got the Kickstarter. So again, just some nice customized dice, and they will also go with these dice in a box. Then we've got the counters. So I haven't opened the counters yet. They are in shrink wrap, but there's the picture of the counters. And then here is some of the back of the counters. So I love how big the unit counters are. Very easily to read and very colorful. Boy, I can't wait to get this on the table. It's gonna be a lot of fun. There looks like, oh, so this also came with the Kickstarter is a dice tower. So this is the dice tower. I need to put this together, so maybe I'll do that today and do a quick little short on that, but that's the dice tower. And then one of the great things about this game is the maps, and they are big maps, so I'm not going to take out the whole thing, but I am going to just lay out parts of it so you can see what we're looking at. Beautiful art. I like the hex, the counter hex locations are very bright. You can see them easily. Roads, there's plenty of definition on the map, so it looks like it's going to be very easy to differentiate on the maps. This is a big board, so you will have to have a lot of room to have this on your table. Like I said, it's just I haven't had it on the table yet, and there are 2 big maps for this, so it's going to take up a lot of room. But folks, I haven't played the Black Swan series yet. Now that I've got everything, I probably need to play it, so I'm going to be getting this on the table relatively soon. I'm going to start reading the rules, and I would hope that there's some training scenarios and we can get together on that. But again, a lot of this stuff came with the Kickstarter edition, so your edition may not come with this, depending on when you jumped into the fray. But other than that, the game looks fantastic. I really look forward to getting it on the table, and I hope that you guys have purchased the game. And as you all know, Herman Lutman does a great job with anything he touches, and really looking forward to this. So tell me what you think of the game if you have it, if you've played it. If you want to play it, let me know. Maybe we could get it together and we can play. But right there, folks, hopefully this unboxing will go a little smoother than the last. But until next time, everybody, be safe, be kind, happy wargaming.